scoot over. It's another day. I put on a long sleeve shirt because I thought it was going to be cold outside, and the temperature says 69, the high is 73, but of course this van is a capsule. It's like an air fryer. This van is like an air fryer. When it's warm outside, it is blistering hot. But I'm out here. Excuse me. But I'm out here. I need to drink my water. I think what I need to do today is compile a list of things that need to be done inside the van so that I have a clear path forward on what to do, and then I can figure out how exactly to do it. I like a good list. Let me open up these windows. Let me get comfortable. I feel like I have time now. The baby's asleep. He's taking a nap. So no need for me to be worried about the timing. Okay. To-do list, right? So I'm just gonna spitfire, talk about what needs to be done, and then we can talk about order of operations. You have a flower stuck in between your toes, Xander. All right, things that need to be done. What do we need? A van battery. What else needs to be done? I can't go anywhere without the van cranking. We need a fluid check. Oil, transmission, and radiator fluid. Yeah, inside the van. What needs to happen inside the van? I think a good, solid, deep clean from top to bottom is going to be good. Cleaning all the windows, getting all the gunk off the windows, the old Velcro stickiness that ultimately melted in the heat, which is so annoying because I worked so hard on those window covers just for them to be not that great. But the thing is, like, what is the solution for that? What is the solution for the Velcro stickiness melting in the heat of Florida summers? You get me? I could do magnets, right? I could do magnets, but then I'd have to super glue the magnets onto the window glass or the window frame. Clean the windows. All right, clean the windows. I did a good sweep in here the other day, but I definitely need a good mop. These floors have 5-6 years worth of life on them. We need a good sweep and mop. I'm not gonna change the layout in any way. I'm gonna leave it as is. The drawers underneath the benches are gonna stay as they are, but there needs to be some paint touch-ups, maybe a few supporting screws in the wall, like this one here. This one is just like, it's been a challenge from the very beginning, like that piece in particular. Oh my god, cutting out these curves, that was a pain. So I think just like screwing screwing in these odd pieces, perhaps caulking in these gaps, doing a fresh coat of paint on everything would be nice. Yeah. Oh my god. These lizards in the ceiling and this wasp nest in the ceiling has to go. There have been too many times that I step in here and I look up and it's like a in my brain. In the last video I showed this and I tried to find a sound effect that would help me illustrate my feelings about seeing this. So I need to clear that out because that is atrocious. Now, onto a more serious topic, right? There are odds and ends that I have left undone from the very beginning. And all of it is connected to the solar system. Now, in the very, very beginning, I had a pretty sweet setup. I had 2 batteries. Don't ask me all the terminology. 12 volt, 100 amp hour. I don't know all the details. Rather, I've forgotten all the details with how much time has passed. But I have a new battery. It has not been hooked up. Fingers crossed that when I do hook it up, it works the way that it's supposed to. Oh my god, I just thought I need to give the van a bath. Give the van a bath. But back to the solar power. The way my brain works, sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, Jasmine. Solar power. I have a battery. I hope the battery hooks up the way that it's supposed to and starts to charge with this spring into the summer sun. And with that comes making sure that we have lights. Now, 6 years ago when I was doing this van build, I had the lights that were supposed to go up front, but it has been so many years and the bag of stuff has been covered in dust outside under my carport for a very long time. So there's the electrical issue, right? Fixing up the solar system, finishing up the wiring for the lights and the switches for the lights. Now that may come with purchasing more items, but we'll have to see what I have saved from so many years ago. I want to decorate the van. I had decorations in here before. I had like a little cork board. I had a painting I did. I have so many more prints now that I'd love to hang up, but there's still the issue of the Velcro. I'm not quite sure what the solution for that is going to be. This is a lot to do already, but it's not hard work. And I know in the last video I was like, I'm scared of this being a difficult process. I'm scared of this being harder and more stressful than I'm ready to take on. More stressful than what I already experience in my daily life. But it's not that much. It's not that hard. It's definitely all stuff that I've done before, right? Like this van didn't get to this point without effort. It didn't get to this point without me doing all the things that I needed to do to make it look this way. And I feel quite proud. I'm very much proud of the work that I put in. Now, as I look around at my craftsmanship, you know, I'm kind of like, ooh, I could have done a little bit better, you know, if I took my time with it. But it also just doesn't really matter that much. Like, do I want a pristine looking van or do I want like a cute one that speaks to who I am as a person and is a comfortable, cool space for me to go and travel and do artwork in? Like, that's what I really care about. So I'm not going to get too hung up on the way things look, right? I'm definitely not about to unscrew these walls and put them back together. I'm definitely not changing the layout of these benches or doing anything, you know, too absurd with what's already gone on in here, because I just don't have the time for that and I don't have the energy for that and don't really see any issue with the things I'm moving on. yeah, so today I am going to remove these lizards. Ew. I also need to figure out what to do with this trim. How to cover this up. Okay. That was a ladybug. Does that mean good luck? I'm gonna take it as good luck. I need it. Okay. I'm back in here with tools, okay? With things to do, things to use in a limited amount of time. Oh, God. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Now that that's taken care of, I can put this back up. Wait a minute, what am I missing here? It's broken, but it's what I want. Oh, goodness. I've got to admit, I am still in a state of being stuck, feeling stuck about this van. I've got to admit it to myself, to this camera, to you all. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the hesitancy is. I don't know what the root of this feeling is, and perhaps I do need to give myself time, and maybe I've explained it before. I'm not sure, but I love this van. When I bought this van, I had a dream in mind, and I lived that dream. But life is very different now, and I'm holding on to this van for dear life, and I can't imagine letting go of it, but that's because I don't think I thought about that when I bought it and when I was using it. I didn't think that I would end up in this space right now of considering not living my life with this van. But the thing is that I haven't been living my life with this van. This van has been parked up for 2 years now, not moving, not being used at its fullest capacity. And it's just kind of like in the background of my life. And then I sit and wonder, like, is there someone out there that could use this van for the same dream? Could I pass it on to somebody? Is there a part of me that needs this van in a different way? I don't know. I have all of these thoughts, thinking all of these things. But, I don't know. But I've been thinking about it all day, and I've been avoiding coming out here all day, partly because it's really hot, and also just because I knew that if I was to come out here and get in the van, I would end up feeling all the things that I've been kind of avoiding and passing off as unimportant or something to worry about another day. But then when I say I'm going to worry about it another day, days and days and weeks go by, and the van is still here collecting dust. So finally, today, I went and bought a new tool set, and I'm going to remove the van battery, and I'm going to get it replaced. I'm going to crank the van and maybe move it and wash it. And we'll go from there. I missed a spot washing the van. But whatever, the majority of it is done. I feel good about it. I feel better about it. I need to shower myself to just like release everything that I've collected from this van wash, but it definitely feels good to have gotten it done. I'm one step closer to organizing my thoughts about it all, I suppose. I don't know. She's clean. Still doesn't crank. I'll take care of the battery another time, but she's clean. She's clean. It doesn't really get me on a trip, but gets my mind working. Gets my mind thinking about the possibilities. That's where we're at. And here are my chickie girls.